we're hearing from survivors of last month's deadly siege in Mozambique by terrorists linked to ISIS. This video was taken by the son of a South African contractor who found himself pinned down with his father and his brother in the town of Palma. The assault lasted more than a week and left dozens dead. ISIS has spread its influence to countries like Mozambique after losing most of the territory it controlled in Syria and Iraq. Only on CBS This Morning, Debora Patta spoke to the men behind the video you just saw.
Outgunned, outmanned, overwhelmed. The Mozambican army proved no match for ISIS fighters as the insurgents laid siege to Palma. Building contractors Greg Knox and his two sons, Adrian and Wesley Nel, sought refuge with colleagues in this hotel. Whenever the fighting drew closer, they would bunker down in the hotel bar.
They were shooting at us over the wall. So we were all lying on the floor and just keeping our heads down.
The festering insurgency began 3 years ago, but has escalated dramatically in recent months. At stake, a $50 billion gas project being developed by French, American, and other companies. By day 3, ISIS insurgents encircled the hotel. Rescue choppers overhead had run out of fuel and had to turn back. Those inside faced a terrifying choice: wait to be rescued or make a run for it.
We knew that by Friday night we won't survive another night there. They were going to get in, and if they get in, then we'd be slaughtered. If the helicopters are going, then we must go.
That's it. They don't have money.
They decided to leave in a 17-car convoy. Adrian got in behind the wheel to drive, with a loving warning from his brother.
It's going to be the drive of your life, bro.
It was here that Wesley stopped filming. Within minutes of driving off, they came under fire. Adrian took a bullet in his shoulder and leg, but kept on driving.
Eventually the car came to a stop, and I jumped out the back seat to the front, and lifted him up and pushed him to the back, where my dad was holding him and holding his wounds to stop the blood.
By the time they reached a safer place, it was too late.
Covered him up, and say goodbye to him, and thank you for saving all of our lives. And we then left him in the car, and we ran into the bush. And we then hid in the bush in thick undergrowth for 2 days.
Eventually, the longed-for help arrived, and they were able to fly home to Adrian's family, bringing with them the body of a beloved son and brother and the heartbreaking images of his final days.
Love you, bro.
Love you, my man.
A U.S. State Department official tells us that the battlefield tactics used in Mozambique are similar to those in Iraq and Syria. Experts fear it's a land grab by ISIS, giving the terror group a new launching pad for attacks on the West. Anthony?
What a heartbreaking story for that family. Debora Patta in Johannesburg, thank you very much.
Anthony, it was one thing after another as we're watching it. Did he live? Did he live?
Yeah.
Then you hear he didn't. And then you get to see his final words.
Yeah.
And his brother saying it's going to be the ride of your life.
Yeah.
To thank your brother and then to have to leave him there. Oh, that was tough.
I know, and the haunting video on your phone, too, that lives forever.
Lives
Yes.
forever.